Todd Howard. I'm here at QuakeCon 2009 in Dallas, Texas. It's my first time, and I'm here to really just check it all out and spend some time with our new friends at id. You know, now that we're a partner with id, you know, how big do we want to get? I don't think we look at it that way. We're still a private company. I think the thing that was great here is, you know, from a development standpoint, with myself and Bethesda Game Studios and the guys there and id, we're very similar groups in size and philosophy, in history. With, you know, we start with PC games and doing all of that, and so we'd like to keep kind of this independent streak where we make games that we think are really, really cool that we'd want to play, and to give those games a lot of development time and a lot of love. And if you do that, they'll find a big audience. That makes good business sense. You know, we're not tied to some, you know, quarterly revenues because we're not a big public company, but we still have the resources to publish a game up against anybody. We kind of proved that with Fallout. So we like that about where we're at. We can kind of do what we want and put it out there. And so how big do we get? I don't, you know, too early to say. We sort of take it as it comes, one thing at a time. But we're definitely talking to other developers that might want to work with us as well. So see what happens. We might be having a different conversation next year. I think id Tech 5 is phenomenal technology, obviously. You know, John Carmack, it doesn't get any better than that. How well either that whole technology or really parts of it suit what we're doing at Bethesda, it's to be seen. There isn't any mandate to we have to switch or they switch to something. It's, you know, I sort of view it right now like, you know, we're at a big buffet and someone just rolled in another table full of more. Look, there's more food. What do you want? So we're sharing stuff right now, and you know, they can look at our stuff, we can look at their stuff, and we're very friendly and talk. And you know, it might be that we implement an idea they have for doing something, or we actually use code, or vice versa. It's kind of take it as it comes, but the individual projects are, you know, it's up to the groups what they want to do. And the PS3 DLC is going to start rolling early September. And we're, you know, going to start with Broken Steel, and about one every week to 10 days on the PS3. Definitely something that's taken us longer than we would have liked to get on the system and make work well through the store and all of that, but definitely committed to getting it out for everybody. My favorite mod. This is an early mod. My favorite one is still one where you could call vertibirds and make them do things. So I played a lot of the initial ones. I haven't in a while, to be honest. Been working on other stuff, but that was an early favorite. It was one of those, like, we should have done that. It was a good one. As far as the Fallout MMO stuff, you know, you probably have as much information as I do. There's really nothing new that I know of on that front, and it'll work itself out in the right ways, either legally or development-wise, I'm sure. So for Fallout New Vegas, I mean, me and my group aren't really involved. We obviously talk to the guys at Obsidian. We're, you know, friends with them, and but the game's in very, very capable hands. They're obviously a group who worked on Fallout originally. They know it really well, and they're doing their thing. And I think, you know, if you're a fan of Fallout, this is a game you're really going to like. So excited about it. Will we return to Elder Scrolls? I mean, I think one day we will. Whether I can put soon in front of that, I couldn't do that right now. I cannot do that. But it's obviously something we love, and you know, one day we hope to get back to it. Really looking forward to Batman Arkham Asylum. I got to play it at E3. The basic fight mechanic is great. I know the demo came out and everybody at work's raving about it, but I've kind of stayed away from playing it because I don't want to, like, I know it's coming out soon, so I don't want to ruin my experience with the game by playing the demo, and I already played it at E3, but that's definitely the game I'm looking forward to the most. Right now, though, I'm playing NCAA football because I'm an NCAA football junkie, and it just came out, so I'm online pretty much 2-3 hours a night with that game.